a lot of messages. A lot of people messaged me that, that a guy named Chris had gone live with Glow to blasphemy and, all this sorts of stuff, guys. And I want to talk to Glow here with everyone that's here, Glow. You first start off with women empowerment, mujeres poderosas. You advocate for women. You fight for women. According to you, you represent women. But Glow, I don't know if you did your homework. I don't know if Glow did her homework, but I have something for her. Glow, did you know that you're defending an individual? This individual, I don't know if you can see him. That individual, Glow, you're defending that individual, which is public records, that has an outstanding warrant, and you can see it there, Glow. You can read it for yourself, Glow. For assaulting his ex-girlfriend and left her unrecognizable. This guy beat the shit out of his ex-girlfriend and left her unrecognizable. La dejó desfigurada, right? Public records, it's right here. He pled guilty to the charge, Glow. He pled guilty to the motherfucking charge. Assault causing body injuries. Very top, Glow. Guilty. Guilty as fuck. Right? He also forgot to mention, Glow, that the attorney that's representing him for this case is my friend, who I asked him for a favor, Juan Tijerina. I messaged and I contacted Juan, and I asked him to do me the favor for free, Glow, for free. He forgot to mention that to you. Reason he has an active warrant was because he was coming out dirty. He was coming out dirty, and not once, but several times when Hidalgo County probation officer asked him to do a hair follicle. He refused to do it because he knows that it goes back months. Motherfucker is dirty as fuck. Now, Glow, he forgot to mention that in camera. I don't know, Devoted Crafter. I don't know why she's still messing with me. I haven't even talked bad about her either. So we go back to Cameron County. He forgot to mention he has another warrant over there for a DWI. And he forgot to mention that I asked Sorolla, Luis Sorolla, a friend of mine that represented me at one point for my case, to help him out, and he represented him for free as well. Why did he end up with a warrant over there? Because he wasn't going to court. He wasn't appearing to court. So at the end of the day, you're defending a criminal. You're defending somebody who abused a female and assaulted her and left her unrecognizable, Glow. I mean, everything that you stand up for really turns its page right there, because you're defending somebody who actually assaulted and left a woman disfigured from the face. Left her unrecognizable. As of today, Christopher Olivares has 2 active warrants. If anybody's interested on doing a welfare check, let me know. You're more than welcome to do it. Maybe he's on drugs. Maybe he needs help. Maybe he's drunk or something, and who knows? Now, he also forgot to mention other important stuff, Glow. That last night we were texting. When we were texting, he mentioned something that caught my attention. He's a pause, he's a liar. Of course he is. Last night he mentioned something when we were texting. He said he was watching the T-Talk show and that they were talking about me. How in the world would he go watch a show that he's never been a part of? Glow is full of crap. She jumped on anything anyone would bring her views. She is all alone, and for that reason, she has a time in the world to make up crap. Please stop watching her. So we got this guy who said that Cecilia was on the phone with him for 2 hours. I unblocked Cecilia. I asked her, and it was a lie. Cecilia was never on the phone for 2 hours because when I sent the screenshot, Cecilia got the number. We had Joel called him. Joel called him, confronted him. Why are you saying my wife is calling you? This guy said, I don't even know who Cecilia is. Right? Caught my attention right there. Second of all, he was saying he was watching the T-Talk show and they were talking shit about me last night. Somebody must have told him to go watch the T-Talk. Somebody must have done it. Because he ain't going to go watch a show. He's not going to go communicate with anybody. And the only reason this guy's telling everybody and their moms that I have AIDS was because at one point, James Brooks messaged him and told him that I had AIDS. And the only way they could help him out with his cases was to report me to the district attorney that I had AIDS. He messaged Eloy, he messaged Felix, he messaged Jose, he messaged all these other guys that I was with at one point. At the end of the day, I'm still waiting for him to go to the district attorney's office and tell him that I have AIDS, according to him. Go for it, bro. Because all I know is that I'm clean. I don't have any of that shit. I don't. Now, good morning, Jaime, and everyone. I told you, Jaime, that Glow, the hypocrite Two-Face, only wants to get close to you again to try to fuck you over. But I'm not close with Glow. Glow needs mental help. Now, on the other hand, Chris made it seem that he doesn't know me at all. He made it seem like if I'm just some sort of stranger, that made it seem like if I'm obsessed with him, made it seem like all this crazy shit about me. You would come out in my fucking lives. You made fun of Glow's lipstick when I put it all over your face. You were laughing about Glow's lipstick, or you forgot about that. Glow, go back and look at my lives. I painted this guy with your lipstick, with Choki's lipstick, and he was making fun of your lipstick that night and the following day. We were at his house. But if he wants to go ahead and deny everything and act like nothing's going on, bro, I'll bust out pictures. I'll bust out screenshots. I'll bust out everything. At the end of the day, I got nothing to lose. Everybody knows that I love dick. Everybody knows that I'm fucking gay. I'm not the one in the closet trying to pretend that I don't know this person, and I'm straight and all this other stuff. Everybody knows that I love dick. I got nothing to motherfucking lose. I don't watch her anymore. She needs to mind her own business. She didn't like it when her sister was live on someone's platform talking shit. But according to her, she went live to defend Roser. But at the same time, you had this individual talking all this shit about me, and she never told him to stop. She never told him, hey, slow the fuck down. You're only here to defend Roser. You're not here to talk shit about Jaime. But she allowed it to happen because it's her platform. And even towards the end of her live, she said something like, oh, they keep on fucking with Roser, Cecilia, and the girls or whatever, and Jaime. I'm not fucking with Roser. I thought Roser and I, we were good. I thought Roser and I, we were on the same page. But according to Glow, she's stirring up the pot. And now it makes me wonder whether Glow is the one who's manipulating Roser or something. Something's wrong here. Glow was actually to call me a snake because I called her out on her brazen exposure. She's an evil narcissist making sure that needs to analyze her miserable life. So something doesn't make sense. Because why would Glow insinuate that? Now, I don't give a fuck if they go play audios of me telling Chris shit. I don't give a fuck. That's my personal life. Yo sí le dije que se fuera a la verga y que mamara la verga y que me las iba a pagar. I did tell him that. I could tell him that. I don't give a fuck. But at the end of the day, you know what? This guy wishes that I die of cancer. Chris told me so many times, I hope you die of cancer. He's actually done a lot of crazy shit to me that people don't know. He's hitting me with a bottle before. He's assaulted me before. He's done a lot of crazy shit. And I have a big heart that I haven't gone and pursued charges. I did file reports, but I haven't gone and pursued charges. I'm not the one with warrants. I could go ahead and press charges on him y que se lo lleve la verga, me vale. But let's go back to this, Glow. Let's go back to this. Before you go out there live again, Glow, let me remind you that you stand for women empowerment. Oh, so. Girl, I know you're here listening, reading my comments. By the way, my name is Jenna, not Gina. Get it right. Show it. Another moderator just handle this. Okay, I showed her thing. Girl, by the way, I want you to read this again. Let me read it to you, girl. It says here, upon arrival, Officer Pablo Ramirez would be able to hear a female cry in distress, and before knocking, he would hear a male voice say, "Shut the fuck up." Officer Alejandro Perez would arrive on the scene as well. The officer would knock on the door, and a female wearing a dark jacket would answer the door crying and would be identified as Brianna. Officer Ramirez would request the female to step out so he could speak with her. Officer would walk in the scene with the male who would be identified as Christopher Olivares. Officer stated he would observe Brianna to both her top and bottom lips swollen, and the bottom had visible blood from the inside. Brianna would be asked if she was assaulted by Christopher, and she would tell him yes. Brianna had fresh blood stains on her jacket, her right upper thigh, and she would state she didn't know how she obtained the blood, right? So you got this individual who assaulted her, who beat the shit out of her. And this is the monster who did it to her. That's the monster who beat the shit out of this young lady. Anything else, guys, you want to ask? Anything else? Because I'm not the one who's going to look stupid here, Glow. Let me continue reading, guys. Officer Ramirez would then speak with Christopher and ask, as he spoke with him, he observed scratches on the right middle finger around the knuckles with fresh blood. Due to the officer believing Christopher used his right fist to punch Brianna in the face several times, he would inform him that he would be detained and placed in handcuffs. Officer Ramirez would learn that there was blood in the bathroom, bedroom, countertop, living room floor. To prevent further family violence, Officer Ramirez would place handcuffs on Christopher Olivares, guys. It clearly says there, right there, guys. Right there. This is open records from Westaco Police Department. This guy beat the shit out of her and left blood all over the place. Donde la golpeó y la arrastró y la mandó a la fregada. So, Glow, before you go live, make sure you do your homework. Before you invite somebody with 2 open warrants, 2 active warrants, make sure you do a warrant. And yesterday, Miss Painter was saying he was with me underneath the bed. How sad. But let them poke at the polar bear and more shit's going to come out, guys, because I got a lot of shit to put out there. I got nothing to fucking hide. Everybody knows I like dick. I'm not the one living in the closet. And Glow, please, I suggest you to please stop. Stop fucking with me, Glow. Because not too long ago, you called my brother Jesse and told him that I was fucking with you. I don't want to go back to that, Glow. You're not my friend. I don't care what you do. But please, just please, I'm asking you from the bottom of my heart, stop fucking with me, Glow. Because no aguantas. You're going to end up crying to my brother Jesse again. And you're going to go tell him he's doing this, and that, and you forget to tell him what the fuck you're doing. So please go. Christopher's here. Christopher's here, guys. Everybody, guys, Christopher's here, guys. Everybody is here. Hi, Christopher. Woo, bitch, I got you. I got you. That's why I got you viewing my shit, bitch. I got you right here. Right here, buddy. Aquí te tengo, perro. Aquí te tengo y aquí te voy a tener because let's not forget you denied who the fuck I was, bitch. Deny me all you want, but all I remember is your fucking 2-inch dick whack. Your fucking shrimp dick, motherfucker. You want to go ahead and talk shit, bitch? I got you. I got you. Go show all the screenshots. I don't give a fuck. That's what you need to understand. I'm not the one in the closet. I'm not the one in the closet. He's right here, guys. Christopher, everybody give him a round of applause, guys. He made his appearance here. Woo! I know. And just like that, I got you, bitch. Anyways, guys, so there's more to come. There's more for you to see. This is becoming more like my personal life type of shit. I knew you were always here, bitch. I knew I was here, man. Me das lástima, vato. Go fix your relationship with your parents. Go fix your relationship with all the girls you've abused because Rihanna's not the only one you've done shit to. I have screenshots of you doing it to Crystal, Chantel, all these other girls. So don't fuck with me, Chris. Just leave it alone, grow up, move on. Same thing for Glow. Por favor, Glow. I'm asking you from the bottom of my heart. Please stop. Bueno, guys, I'll let you all go. I love you guys.